Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor and it has been a minute since I've sat down to film a video, and fun fact, this is the first video I'm filming at my new place. Like sit down, chat, talking video. Obviously if you guys have seen my moving vlogs, you've seen that whole situation, but this is the first one I'm like sitting down to talk with, which is actually kind of exciting and feels weird because it's been so long since I've done this. But I thought it'd be fun to sit down and film a really quick video today talking about my reading plans for the rest of 2022. So let's get into it. So I'm doing the questions from the end of year book tag, which I think was created by Ariel here on YouTube. I'll try and link the questions down below if you guys want to do this tag or are interested in it. But the first one is, are there any books you need to finish before the end of the year? And the question to that is yes. The ones that I'm currently in the middle of, let's discuss. Let me grab them. Okay. So I'm really trying not to DNF stuff this year. Like if I start a book, I really want to finish it for better or worse. So 3 that I've started, 2 of which I desperately need to finish before the end of the year just because I'm like a third of the way through both of them, is Nettle and Bone by T. Kingfisher. This is a like novella that she has done that's basically talking and like rewriting the princess story. It's good. I really like it. It kind of reads like a Seanan McGuire book, which we'll get to that in a second. I like it. I just want to finish it because it's so short and I'm like halfway through already, so I need to just power through. Next one that I've started, also need to finish, is The Housekeeper and the Professor by Yoko Agawa. I think that's how you pronounce the name. This I picked up totally on a whim. I'm like a third of the way through this one, I think 2 as well, or maybe not, like 20 pages in, but I would like to finish it. This is about a woman that goes to work for a math professor, but ever since a traumatic brain injury, he only lives with 80 minutes of short-term memory. So every day she comes and he thinks she's like a new person, basically. So this has been cute. I just need to finish it. And the last one that I'm in the middle of that I just need to finish because I want to finish the series before the end of the year is Over the Wayward Wall by Deborah Baker, aka Seanan McGuire. Again, I've really actually been enjoying this one. I'm already like halfway through this as well, and I started it a couple of days ago, and the 3rd one in the series just came out and I picked it up, so wanted to read this one as well. And this one will actually transition pretty well into an autumnal read that will help you transition into the next part of the year. This has very fall, like portal fantasy vibes, which I always love to read this time of year. November is always a weird month for me because I feel like it's the month that I catch up on a lot of stuff for my reading, because December I usually only read Christmas books or holiday books. So like I said, I'm desperately trying to finish this series before the end of this month, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so the next question is there a new release you're still waiting for? So yes and no. I have one more book that actually should be coming tomorrow, which is Heart of the Sun Warrior, which is the sequel to the duology Heart of the Moon Goddess, Daughter of the Moon Goddess by Sue Lynn Tan, I think. No, I'll put it here with what it is. But yeah, I'm really excited for that. It's supposed to come tomorrow. I know it's going to be big. I'm really hoping I can finish it before the end of the year. But the other 2 that I'm desperately really wanting to read is the 2nd and 3rd book in the Before the Coffee Gets Cold series. This is the 3rd one that just came out, Before Your Memory Fades. This is by Toshikazu Kawaguchi, I think is how you pronounce that. But yeah, like I said, this one just came out, so I'm really excited to read the 2nd and 3rd ones of this. This is a series of short novellas, essentially about a cafe where you can time travel, which is really, really cute. I really enjoyed the first one. So like I said, I really want to read the 2nd and 3rd ones before the end of the year, which I actually realized the 2nd one is right here. This is Tales from the Cafe, and this is obviously the 3rd one. So I like it. I think they're just super cute. And one that I just picked up actually a couple of days ago that I didn't even realize this was like a thing, that this was coming out. I'm so excited about this. This is Gleanings by Neal Shusterman, which is a stories from the Arc of the Scythe. I didn't even realize this was like a thing. I found this out like a week ago that this was even coming out, and I'm so excited because I loved the Scythe series. So I'm actually really excited about this, and it's been getting really good reviews. So I'm stoked for this. Like, I need to read this before the end of the year. It has to happen. Okay, next question is 3 books you want to read or get to before the end of the year. So besides obviously the ones I've already talked about, let's talk about a couple others. I've been garbage about my 22 to read in 22 books list. So within that, there's also ones like King of Scars, Rule of Wolves. I'm looking at they're all on my shelf over here. Life of Pi, Wind in the Willows, Carrie Soto is back, that's another one. But a couple more on top of all that is All Dogs Are Good, which is a poetry book from Courtney Peppernill, which I just think sounds cute and I could read in a sitting. Also The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. This is just a self-help one I've been wanting to get to for a very long time. That's on the list, as well as Colleen Hoover, All Your Perfects. This is a Colleen Hoover book I've had forever, and I finally actually just read 2 of her books. It Ends With Us and then It Begins With Us, or It Starts With Us, the one that just came out from her recently. And I actually really enjoyed both of them, so I really want to get to this one. I think this is going to be good. I like them. I don't think she's as, I'll say something controversial, I don't know if she's like as big as the hype would suggest her to be, but I like her. I think she's good, and I can read her stuff in like 2 sittings, so that's always great. Next question, do I think there's a book that could shock me and become a favorite for the end of the year, before the end of the year? Yes. I think both of these are game changers, definitely winners. I actually think this series, because I absolutely adore the Wayward Children series by her, and I think these have very much the same vein of storytelling within them. I love these so far. Like I said, I'm only halfway through the first one, but I'm really enjoying it. And so I think this series could be really, really great and a nice filler in between the Wayward Children series. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, these 3 I think could be definite home runs. And the last question, have I started making reading plans for 2023? Yes, because it's me and I'm a planner and I like to plan. I already have a list going on my Goodreads of like stuff that I'm super excited for reading for next year, because that's always fun to see what's coming up and coming out. Let's see, things to expect from me. I'll definitely be doing my TBR 23 and 23 list video, which I usually put out sometime in January. I also plan on doing middle grade March, like I've been doing for the last 2 years, where I tried to read as many middle grade books in the month of March as physically possible. So definitely will be doing that. What else? I'm trying to think if there's other things. That's kind of the 2 main ones for now, because that's kind of just consistent with my channel for the last couple of years. If you guys have any recommendations or things you would love to see me read down below, obviously please let me know. I also want to finish the ACOTAR series. I want to finish that because I started that for the first 2 books this year. I don't think I'm going to finish the series before the end of the year, just being honest. So that will definitely be a game plan as well. What else? Yeah, I'm really trying to be good about how many books I've been bringing in the last couple of years, along with trying to cull the collection to things I'm really excited about reading. So, spoiler alert too, there might be another book purge coming soon. So, because we have the 2 shelves next to each other now, if you guys haven't seen my room tour videos or my book putting up my shelves tour, we might be reorganizing, shifting, things might be changing. So, all that to be said, I hope you guys are excited for 2023. 2022 was a very weird year. I still have, oh, that's the other thing. I still have like 20 books left to read before the end of the year. I think I can do it. My goal was 80. I think I'm at 60. We'll see. The holidays are always a crazy time. So yeah, wish me luck on that. And I hope you guys have been having a great reading year. This has not been my best reading year by any stretch of the imagination, but there's been a lot going on this year. So we're doing what we can. We're reading what's enjoying us, what's been enjoying to us. And yeah, we've had some good winners. We'll do a full recap, talk about the quarterly wrap-ups, the favorites for the year. You know how it all goes. So if that is something you guys are interested in seeing, definitely subscribe to see more of my face. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Tell me what you're excited to read in the last couple weeks of 2022, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.